Today I'm going to teach you how to make cranberry bread. So I have my mixer and I went ahead and preheated the oven to 350, bake 350, and I Criscoed and floured my baking pans. I'm going to use loaf pans, and this recipe calls for a single pan, but I'm going to double it. So it calls for 2 cups of flour. I'm going to go ahead and put in 4 cups of flour. Okay. And then it calls for 3/4 to 1 cup of sugar, and I did 1.5 cups of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, so of course that's 2 teaspoons of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, so that's 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So we're going to just go ahead and put that on and mix that. And then we'll move this off to the side. And let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and mix that up. Great. Now it calls for a 1/4 cup of butter or margarine cut into this. And to be honest, I always just microwave my butter for a minute and dump it in. So that's what I did. I cooled it a little bit too, so it's not hot. So we'll go ahead and let that mix. It says to mix until it's crumbly. It won't take long. Get every drop of that butter in there. Just get the sides. Mix the sides down. And I always make this bread for Thanksgiving. It's just a delicious bread to have during the holidays. And it really isn't hard to make. Just about done here. Okay, so now it calls for us to add our eggs, our orange peel, and if you've never grated an orange, it's literally just like you would grate cheese. You just use the smaller part to get some grated orange peel. So it calls for 1 egg, so since we're doubling it, we got 2 in here. Go ahead and lift this on the hook. Okay. 1 teaspoon of orange peel, so I have 2 teaspoons of orange peel. And 3/4 cups, so I have 1.5 cups of orange juice. Dump that right in there. And it says mix until crumb mixture is evenly moistened. So let's go ahead and just mix that up. Move this out of the way. I have to lift this. And really, we could almost do this with our spatula, but we'll let it mix a few minutes longer. Okay, that's pretty good shape. Let's go ahead and take this off. I'm just going to bang it along the side there. Get it all off. Great. Move that out of the way. Move this mixer out of the way. Great. And we're just going to make sure that's mixed all the way through. I see some flour at the bottom, so I'm just going to go ahead and mix that through, moisten everywhere. And I can show you what this is starting to look like. It's just about finished. Yep, there we go. I think that's evenly mixed through. Move that out of the way. And then it calls for 2 to 3 cups of fresh cranberry or frozen cranberry cut in half. Now I don't have a food processor. I use this tool right here, and I just slice it up. It doesn't matter that it's not in half. It's all going, you know, into the batter anyway. So I have close to 6 cups there. It's a little bit more than a bag. And I'm just going to fold that. So when you fold, you literally just fold that over. We're just going to fold that into the batter. See how nice that's looking? Covering all our cranberries. Our cranberries will be throughout the batter. I'm half tempted to add some more orange peel, but I won't. I'll stick to the recipe because it always is such a, it's so pretty in addition to flavorful. Okay, it's looking just about done here. Okay, I think we have it nice and folded. Move this out of the way. And now we're just going to split this batter, I think. See how that looks. Make sure I have it all the way down at the bottom. Yeah. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Put that off to the side, and now it says to bake at 350 in a loaf pan for approximately 1 hour, and small pans for 30 minutes. So not remembering what I did last year, I usually use a very long pan. I probably cook that for an hour, but I'm not sure how this will cook, so I'll check it in 30 minutes. And then if it's not ready, I'll go for the whole hour. And we'll be back. Pop that right in the oven in the middle. Hi, and we're back, and I did check our bread throughout the process, and it took about 50 minutes for it to cook through. So I'm just going to pull it out of the oven. Look how nice and brown that is. So all I did is take a little test tool here, wipe it off, and pull it out. As long as it comes out clean, we're good to go. So that's why I went with the 50 minutes. Now let's see if I can take it out of here and show you what it looks like. It's delicious smelling. I don't want it to break. Just do a little roll over. Okay, and there we have it, our cranberry bread. I'm going to let that cool, and we will cut one, and the other one I'll put in the freezer for Thanksgiving. Thanks so much. I hope you have a chance to make your own cranberry bread. Take care.